Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today, recorded live on Twitch, is a scenario from King George III, no less. And this is kind of an alternate timeline. The British won the Battle of Jutland in a kind of Trafalgar-esque manner, completely wiping out half the German High Seas Fleet. And after the war, the Empire is bruised, but is, definitely still the power in the waves. But the emergence of the United States as a serious naval power is an issue, and the naval treaty, Washington Naval Treaty of 1922, the British say, well, no, because we should have the largest navy in the world. And a bit of animosity, and some crazy person in the US has decided to launch a surprise attack on the squadron in Newfoundland. So I get a battleship and 3 destroyers, and I have to hold off against 2 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, and 4 destroyers for at least 30 minutes game time. Now, King George III, is there a particular type of ship you would like me to build? The modern, the N3G3, or the modernized? Or are you happy? The N3. Yeah, I was hoping you'd say that. I haven't done an N3 G3 for a while. Presumably I have free reign in terms of sizing. But I'm going to go for the medium one. Here we go. Towers. There's a lot of towers for this. Whew. Big range of stats, but I think possibly it's the Advanced Tower 1, I think, is the best, because it's almost the lightest, and it has the second best stats, so we're going to go with that one. King George III wasn't he the crazy one? Well, yes and no. I think modern scholars believe that he was suffering with a degenerative disease that was causing symptoms of madness. I don't think it's accurate to say he was mad. Let's go for this one. But yes, that was commonly how he was perceived at the time. The madness of King George and all that. But it is... Yeah, I can't remember what disease it is, but... Hello there, Dominicus Alturian. If you want to see a graph-based style build, if you check out the Alpha 12 videos I've done on the German... What's it called? Advanced Armoured Cruiser. Ba 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 ba... Now then, gun-wise, what have we got access to? 18 Mark IIs, 16 Mark IIIs. We'll go for the 16s then, which means I think we're going to end up with something fairly familiar looking. Why not? It's been a while, although the 4-weight offset is still a little bit too much for my taste. Can I not move this back anymore? I can. But I just can't move that one back. Looks a bit weird with that gap, but I guess it could be for a second float plane or something. Right, let's see if we can't sort this out. Actually, go for a medium one and a very tall. What happens? Ah, that one's not tall enough. Oh my goodness, thank you very much for the cheer, Threadoflength. Thank you very much for the bits. Yeah. There's no jiggery pokery you can do on this hull, sadly. I was wondering if I could maybe be cheeky and try and get the Q turret here to fire over the top, but it seems not. I mean, that reduces the full weight offset quite a lot. It's just, it's just tricky. The fire arc on this gun, though, is terrible. I wonder if there's another way to balance the ship. I mean, there's an obvious one, which is to go for an ABX instead of the Nelsonian arrangement. And that would kind of make sense because the Nelsons had their guns all forward because it meant that the armoured belt could be shorter and therefore save weight due to the treaty limits. But the treaty doesn't exist in this timeline. So we can go for this setup. Same gun layout, but not doing that. Oh my goodness. Apologies for those of you doing that. See, I'm doing well today. I'm doing well today. There you go, fixed. You can't see what I'm doing. See, I get so into it. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, you won't have a clue what's going on. But basically, I forgot to actually click over to the game. Yes, you just have to imagine it in your heads. Sorry, Twitch chat's going to be going absolutely bonkers. Oh, I told you I was tired and I wasn't feeling well. Oh my goodness, right. Oh, dearie me. Pro stream. Always pro, super pro stuff here. Oh, that's such a bad start. Right. I think, yeah, 74 smoke. Oh, actually, we can actually get some options on this hull. So what that is about. Oh, I can maybe get away with 2 of those. Yeah, I can. So that's 2 smoke interference and 100 funnel cap. And the other option is going like this. Oh, it's only 70. Yeah, we'll go for 2 tall funnel 2s in that case. Different heights, which is slightly irritating, but otherwise works. Should mean even on natural boilers we can go at a reasonable speed. Yeah, 26 purely on the naturals. That's not bad. I know you've been screaming at me for ages. It's because when I get into the build I'm just focused on it and I don't read the Twitch chat. I tend to read it like when I click launch. Sorry guys. I never use the tall funnel 6. This one. The big one. Well, there's no real reason for me to, because with 53 smoke interference on this particular build, that's kind of in the middle, so I don't want to go for that. I know, but I can't see the cheer on my big screen. I hear the noise, but the message appears on the little screen, so I actually have to. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should use text to speak or something for those. I am so sorry. Right. Anyway. Customary 2-inch guns. That one's still a bit broken. Okay. Are we happy with... I mean, 26 knots. I mean, this battle's taken place in 1922. Admittedly, I have more advanced tech than that. It's a British ship. Let's go for very long range and... Ooh, an advanced radio set as well as the radar. And 7 Orcs diesel. Obviously we want torpedo protection on our very expensive warships. Reinforced bulkheads, all good. I'm going for a fairly realistic build today. I'm just going to go with a hydrophone because battleships usually didn't have full-on sonar sets, but they did have hydrophones. Flash fire chance, where is it? Yeah, of course, you've got to have 2-inch guns. It is faster than the Nelson. 26 knots puts it faster than a Nelson or a Queen Elizabeth, which the two preceding classes, but slower than the KG-5, which would obviously be the successor to this ship, or something along that lines. 8%. Get away with a high TNT build. 4%. 4%'s okay. How about semi-auto advanced hydraulics? And can I increase the bulkheads? No. Which means we can look at the armour scheme, which is already excellent. You go to 13 on the main belt. Just round these off. I'd like a little bit more belt armour. 14.7 seems perfectly acceptable. I do have a lot of weight spare. Could we maybe get like a turbo... Turbo electric drive 2? Why not? Just getting those extra bulkheads is just too much. I'd rather have the armour, to be honest. Armour's good. Can we increase speed a little bit? Maybe go to induced boilers and push the speed up a little bit. Oh yeah, I could get a half knot. Okay, let's not bother with that. More armour it is. So, can we go 16.8? Yep. And some more on the turret in general. And then a little bit more on the tower. So that should keep us pretty safe from cruisers. It won't, and it will help against enemy battleships depending on what caliber guns they've got. But overall, I think that's a fairly balanced build. So the enemy have battleships, heavy cruisers, and destroyers. Yeah, two battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, and 4 destroyers. King George III, what would you like to name this ship? It's currently called the Bellerophon. But if you have an idea for a name, the Jutland. I'm not sure that the Navy call. They probably would call it the Jutland, but do you know what they're more likely to call it? The Jellicoe. Because, you know, instead of the Nelson. There you go. Awesome. Let's go. Ugh. Or BT. Yeah, well, I don't know. If BT had done his job, I mean, historically he made a lot of mistakes. He completely messed up. I think But I think it would be Jellicoe because he was, he was in overall command. In the same way that Collingwood isn't as well remembered for Trafalgar as Nelson is. So I think that's fair enough. Looks like we've got a cage mast situation. Lovely. Okay, let's have a look at our escorting destroyers quickly. We have Glowworm, Brisk, and Versatile. 4-inch guns, few torpedoes, 30 knots, standard bulkheads. Nothing wrong with them. Can you screen the battleship, please? Thank you. Meanwhile, the Jellicoe here. Let's get you turned about. Pretty hard turn that she's doing. I think that angle will be okay. Lovely stuff. Alright. Let's go and have a look at the enemy. How do you format the command? Yeah, so commands for the Twitch bot are, or Streamlabs bot or whatever it is exclamation mark something, but I actually have to write them in. Interesting design, not bad. Guns look a little small, but that can be very deceptive on that hull. Looks like New Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Definitely a standard series looking thing. Our accuracy like 7%. Wow. At nearly 17, 18 kilometers an hour. Pretty decent. Oh, there's the first hit. Took out a casement gun. Oh, I can actually see here what they've got. But I'd like to play it somewhat role-playing E. Let's turn to meet their line of battle. Oh, that turret is not on purpose, but is a 360 rotating turret. Which means the Jellicoe here is pretty manoeuvrable, actually. There we go. We have the North Dakota, 36,000 tons, maximum bulkheads, 13-inch guns, 7-inch casemates, 7-inch secondaries, 6-inch secondaries, and a whole bunch of 5s. Armour is pretty standard for a battleship. And propellantly using high TNT as well. Okay. Not too shabby. Versatile launching torpedoes. I haven't switched torpedoes off. I'm just letting the destroyers do their screening job by themselves. Accuracy jumped up to about 30% now. We are quite close, under 10 kilometers now. Oh! Enemy destroyer obviously getting a little bit too close for comfort. The Jellicoe's gunnery officers have decided to focus on it. Mind you, with an 11% chance to hit, I don't mind too much. A couple of torpedoes going out from Glowworm. Bit of a deterrent. Vestal sinks. Slammed. Oh, got hit by a couple of main gun hits. That'll do it. Looks like they fired at me. So I'll try and throw their aim off a bit. Here come the torpedoes. Annoyingly, they do have reloads, but I'll throw the rudder over again. Glowworm goes down. Oh, destroyers. It's never a fun job being a destroyer in my scenarios, is it? Oh, 6 hits on the North Dakota there. That is quite a lot of pain North Dakota is in for. 2 more hits. Do need to keep an eye on those torpedoes though. I'm kind of hoping if I'm close to the enemy battleships they're not going to be too keen to torpedo me. But you never know with the AI. You can do all sorts of funny things. Ricochet. Come on. Hit it. No. Keep shooting at the battleship. Whoa! You just fire over the top of me to kill the brisk. It seems a bit much. Well, I've almost held out for the allotted time. But of course, you know me. It's not all we're going to try and do. A lot of ricochets, annoyingly. They are having a lot of trouble getting those 13-inch guns through the armour though, which is fine with me. I'm tangling with their battleships. There we go. North Dakota goes down after showing me her hull, basically. Ooh. There we go. They finally got some good hits in. But we hit harder than they do. Damaged an engine. Slow down. Hello there, Sorensen Moore. No, there shouldn't be any. I'm not noticing any slow down. I am fiddling with the time up the top here. Time compression. Oh, ricochets. So annoying. I know. You know it's going to be bad when you're assigned to one of my fleets as a destroyer. Wyoming ramming the wreck of the North Dakota. There we go. It's just a bad angle to engage her at. It's very silly of me. Now I've mishandled that. I mean, the Wyoming is paying for it. A couple more salvos will finish her off, I think. Yeah, see now she's ricocheting off me, so not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, the cruise speed bonus though isn't very big. Like, genuinely. But the accuracy debuff that the enemy has on you is it's usually worth going at full speed all the time. Ow. Come on, put him down. Now, my orders were merely to survive the attack for half an hour, which I have done. Oh, put him down, there we go. And I've sunk both of the US battleships, which I don't think is too bad, but we now have to effect our escape, of course, from these cruisers that are coming up on us. Destroyers could still prove a nuisance. Hydrate, thanks very much. Good gamers, good Mo. Good morning gamers, yeah. Yeah, did the escorts fire red shirt ensign? Yeah, pretty much. It's just really, basically, if you don't micro your own, all the small ships, then they just get wrecked. Thank you very much for this. Sounds and more. Very kind of you. Seattle taking pretty heavy damage. It's moving back a bit. So, fire on South Dakota. All I really need to do is disable these heavy cruisers. Force them to give up their chase. Good hit. That's pretty much wrecked the South Dakota. See if she falls back as well. Just took another big hit. Took out a main gun as well. There's a miss. Destroyers not really charging in. Oh, nasty hit on the South Dakota there. That is a lot of flooding. Even with maximum bulkheads, that might sink her. Just have an engine left, though. Oh, that'll finish her off, though. Brooklyn took... a destroyer hit it with a torpedo. Oh, well. Destroyers actually did some work and I didn't even notice. There you go. Your classic Simpsons reference there, Threadoflength. It's funny place names. Walla Walla. Kyoka. Chukamunga. Seattle. Yeah. That's the Camp Krusty episode. The Quib. Don't ask about the name. Well, pretty sure the Brooklyn is unable to get anywhere close to catching us. I don't think the Seattle can either. No. So it's only really the destroyers that have enough speed to catch up to us, but they don't seem overly keen on doing so. Oof. Seattle's still taking fire, but nothing critical yet. Oh, sorry, not Cam. Yeah, you know what I mean, though. Yeah, the Clown College one. With the mobsters, and they're going around the loop. And there was a B plot, but in fact, I think actually the Clown College was the B plot of that episode. Oh, Sunless, no, I was okay. I'll see you again soon, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Well, King George III, it's your scenario. Have we successfully defended ourselves? Are we? Have we made good on our escape, or will we? Yeah, you wiped the floor. All right. In that case, given that we're near a harbour, yeah, I think success. If you ever come up with a follow-up to this, I'd be fascinated to try it out. But we will consider that a victory for the Empire. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye.